Bolo here with Real-Time Horsemanship. Today we're back in Plant City at the Free Spirit Rescue. We're installment number 4 with working with a wild Mustang. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're back with Apollo, and we got a halter on him, so we're going to start doing some halter work with him today. So again, installment number 4, working with a wild Mustang. So we'll be right back. Hi, Bolo here with Real-Time Horsemanship. I'm here today at the Free Spirit Equestrian Center in Plant City, Florida. Free Spirit is an equine rescue. This is Dream. This beautiful mare here would more than likely not be alive today if not for this rescue. So many animals that are unwanted, abused, neglected, so forth, have a hard time finding homes, and some even being destroyed. So equine rescues play a very important part in saving these animals. All right, so seek out your local equine rescue. Support them however way you can, whether it be donations, donate your time, however you can, but find your local equine rescue group and support them and save beautiful animals just like Dream here. Good girl. Bolo, Real-Time Horsemanship. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. All right, and we're back. Again, this is installment number 4 with working with a wild Mustang. Just a quick review. Part 1, we discussed about just getting near the horse. Just getting his space, getting his area, because he's very, very untrusting, so we had to work on that, part 1. Part 2, we want to get to where we can actually touch the horse. Get up and pet his head, rub him, and go. In order to get this halter on, obviously we have to touch him. So part 2, we did that. And part 3, we finally got the halter on. And again, we did it the easy way, letting him allow us to put the halter on. And there's little tricks I showed you how to do this without having to rope him and so forth. So, so here we are today. That's part 4, and now, before I rolled the camera, what we did a little warm up. Honestly, we came out here. He was still a little standoffish, so we had to work him around a few laps around the round pen, and then but things went a lot quicker than it normally does, as it has in the past. And so we did that, and getting the halter on him went a lot easier, a lot quicker, less eventful this time. And so now we have the halter on. We're going to go from here. All right, and again, if you do all the warm-up stuff and everything, parts 1, 2, and 3, we kind of covered all that. So for the sake of video time here, we already get that out of the way, and we did exact same things we did in the previous parts. So now we have the halter on, which is a big objective, because you remember we have to maintenance this horse, and so we need to be able to control him on the ground, move him around, do some things a little bit better than we have been. So we'll get the halter on, and then get him used to the halter, get him used to the sensation to have this on, and so on. So here we are with this. All right, okay. So now, what we're going to do today, if you notice, during the break, I put some gloves on. Now the reason I put the gloves on is just to protect my hands. I don't think this is going to get real ugly and so forth. And like I mentioned earlier, if he really pulls back hard enough, I'm just going to let him go. I'm not going to fight with him. So there's not going to be a fight like you might think. Normally I do spend a little more off-lead time in the round pen with him, but for the sake of for time right now, we want to kind of move along with this and at least get him again manageable on the ground with the halter as quickly as possible. So I put the gloves on because, very quickly he can pull this through my hands, and I just want to protect my hands if he does before I can release him. But if he again pulls back enough, I'm gonna hold him to a certain degree. But if it becomes kind of a little bit of a fight, I'm just gonna let him go. I'll let him go. We'll go back to off lead, and work him around the rail, and then I'll pick him back up again with the lead, and then we'll go from there again. So that's kind of the plan. So that's the reason for the gloves, just to protect my hand on this. So all right. Okay, so here we go. Now the first thing I want to do, and again I've already kind of done this once a little bit to begin with, get the halter on, but I want to desensitize him, or kind of let our first little deal become a pleasant one. So I'm going to kind of hold on to him. He has a tendency to like to just back up. I mean, you'll see him, and we kind of back up around the arena like that right there. He likes to just back away from you. So I'm going to kind of trying to hold him in place here. So so he doesn't back up somewhere. See, he wants to back up. I don't want him backing up. I want him standing in one spot. There we go. There we go. If he moves enough, I'll go with him if I need to. But again, right now I want to desensitize him to my stick and the rope. Remember, his left side is always his funny side. Right here, this is his funny side. He's very defensive, more on his left side. So we're going to spend a little more time over here if we can than on the other side. And I'm just going to rub him with my stick. Yep. There we go. There we go. Okay, and we'll still get this side. Yeah, I forgot this side. But he's okay over here per se, but this side, the left side, is a little more reactive, so let's just spend a little more time over here. There we go. Okay, all right. And again, right now, all I'm doing is just kind of desensitize him before we get started. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to start teaching him to move his feet with me holding the lead line. I'm going to try to teach him where I can move his feet backwards, forward, left, and right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to establish that with him, and he's not going to know, which is another reason for the gloves. He's not going to understand to begin what I'm trying to ask him. He knows a little bit. Now, if you notice when I did the right there, he's a little reactive. When I did the round pen off lead, you will notice my body language will be duplicated here. My body language will be exactly the same as it was when we were off lead. So he's already got a little bit of a heads up as to what I'm asking him to do. And that's going to be a little bit different now, as in that being off lead, he doesn't feel this pressure on his nose and such. And also when he's off lead and able to stop him, I have to get in his drive line. That's how I stop him when we're going out off lead. Here it's going to be a little bit different. Okay, my body language is going to be the same, exactly the same. Yeah, we're dancing. We're going around and around a little bit. That's all right. But my body language is going to be the same. That's when we're off lead. But in this case, to enable to stop him, I'm going to have to lower my energy. And you'll see what I do in a minute when I get to that. Lower my energy. I'm going to try to, and then yield his hindquarters. And I have taught him to yield his hindquarters to a degree. All right, and that's how I'm going to stop him on lead. Because being on lead, it's difficult for me to step in front of his drive line. See, he just doesn't like this side. But I'm going to spend a lot of time over here with it. All right. So start off desensitizing. Don't just start off beating the ground and, putting pressure on him right away. Let's start off with a little pleasant note here. There we go. That's better. Nope, no, so I said that. There we go. There we go. Okay, all right. And again, under normal circumstances, I'd probably do this, quite a bit more than I'm doing on camera. Matter of fact, usually when I get off camera, I work on just another few minutes more, just to reinforce what I'm teaching them and what we're doing today. There, that's good right there. Now, that's good. That's what I'm looking for right there. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Now here's what I want to do. I want to start moving his feet. I'm going to bring him. Let's get a little closer here. Let's bring him back over here. Here we go. Everybody's kind of see more better what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do now, that's pretty good right there. So, and now I think in episode, the third part, I believe we started this right here. Again, him coming off that pressure in the back of his head. When he feels that pressure, he needs to come off just like that. Okay, so we're going to, you call this whatever name you want to call it. I call it yo-yo or whatever. But basically, I'm going to move his feet backward, which he's pretty good at that. Okay. He said, oh, what that was all about. Now I'm going to bring him back. He feels the pressure in the back of his head, and I'm backing up away from him, draws him to me. So I'm backing up. He feels that pressure. I'm kind of cueing him to come in. There we go. back. So I'm going to move those feet backward and forward. I'm going to change your angle just a little bit. Do that hindquarters. There we go. Back up. There we go. Back to me. Okay. There we go. So we'll move these feet. So you love to stay where. There we go. Let's change sides. Everybody can see your lovely other side. Good boy. Good. All right. Give me a little love here. All right. Back up again. Remember the 3 steps. Ass nice here. Front warning. So I haven't had to tap him yet, which is good. Now, see right there, I'll get a little resistance. He's not going to be perfect. There we go. There we go. Body. Now, see what happens? Just my body language got that done, pretty much. Now he's licking his lips. Give him a chance to think about that. Good boy. Good, good. Good. Bring it back. Bring it back. There we go. There's that little resistance I was speaking of. Here we go. Try it again. That's nice. That's nice. Why are you going that way? I don't want you going that way. I like my spot I was in. There we go. Back to me. You keep wanting to go over there. I don't want to go over there. I'll change the angle just a little bit. Back to me. Now there's that resistance there. Remember what I said? So you're doing really good, and all of a sudden he says, let me test you. And that's what he's doing. He just tested me. Says, do I still insist on you come off that pressure? And I said, yes, sir, I do. There we go. Try it again. Back to me. Right there. Right there. That's just a little resistance there. There. Remember I said about horse training is, you want to dance? Horse training. You're going to back up and do this, I don't care what angle you take. Horse training is 2 steps forward, 1 step back, always. There we go. Now, if he wants to get really, and I'll do this here again in a minute, see if he does this again. If he gets really stuck, now he's going to cooperate. Okay, now he's going to cooperate. I'll show you another thing. If he does get stuck like that, right here, just come off to the side. There, move us to the side. See that frees him up. Takes him off balance a little bit, so you get a little more leverage. You can get him moving that way if he ever wants to freeze up on you. Personally, I like to wait for him to come off that pressure. Again, patience. I wait for him to come off that pressure. That's what I really want, him to come off that pressure first. But if I have to, again, what I'll do is I'll just take an angle. See, he doesn't like me on that side. That's something we got to work on. But we take an angle, and that'll get him moving. All right. Okay. Now here comes probably the interesting part. We got to teach him how to send. Now remember, this is not lunging. I want to send him. Lunging is, to me, is just exercising a horse. A lunging is nothing but a horse moving around you with no really direction or anything. It's just movement, which is good for exercise. But as far as training, I don't like a horse just to automatically lunge around me. I'd rather than just kind of do what I ask him to do. So I'm going to ask him to go, and I call this sending. So I'm going to pick a direction. It's going to be my left or my right. So I'm going to send him a certain direction. This is the beginning, sending him again through a gate. into a stall, send him into a trailer. I want to send him that direction. So he needs to understand when I point, I want him to go that direction. Okay, so there's a little, not just lunging. I'm sending him a certain direction. So here's what I'm going to do, and I get a lot of questions how to do this correctly, and this would be a good example of that right here. I'm going to get ready to do. Especially, he's not going to really have a really good understanding of what I ask of him. So what you want to do, first of all, kind of get in the center. Let's see right there. There you go. Okay, come on, cooperate. Get kind of relatively center of your rail pin so you got room to work away from the rail. So I'm going to be in the center. First thing you want to do is get two eyes. You really have to have two eyes so that way I can decide at this point which direction I want to go. Two eyes. That's your starting point, always. And by the way, out of my space, you see right here, two eyes and out of my space. This is our starting point right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide which direction I want to go. And in this case, I think I'm going to go to my left, which will be his right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point. He's not going to have a clue what that means to start with, but I'm going to point because my body language is going to be consistent. I'm going to point to the direction, then I'm going to start clucking. That's going to be his warning. And again, he's not going to understand it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stick, and it's kind of a game of angles. I'm going to start applying pressure to the left side of his neck. Okay, because I want to push his front end away from me to start with. So I want him to go to the left. I don't want him to run through me. I want him to move his forequarters over to his right, my left. Then I'll get behind the drive line and I'll start adding forward impulsion. Remember the drive line. Right here's the drive line. Everything in front of the drive line is direction. Here's the drive line. Everything behind the drive line is forward impulsion. So keep that in mind. And we're not forward. It's impulsion. It could affect the rear end. You're yielding the hindquarters too, but it's impulsion. Okay, it's gas pedal, if you will. So here we go. I'm not going to see how this goes. I'm going to point, cluck, and then I'm going to start applying pressure. And I'm just going to start easy, but I'm going to apply as much pressure as I need to get him going the right direction. Now you'll see, as soon as I get what I want, I'm going to take all that pressure off instantly. As long as he's going in this correct direction. And by the way, I want the speed the speed I want is a trot. If he wants to lope a little, that's okay too. But walking, I don't want walking. I want a little energy because they learn better that way. So I want him to at least give me a trot. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. I know what I want from him, that direction, around me at a trot. All right, and then we'll see what happens. And I'm going to keep adding pressure till I get what I want. When I get what I want, all pressure comes off. That's critical, that you don't keep nagging him with pressure once he's doing what I'm asking him to do. Okay, everybody ready? So let's see what happens. Point, pluck, pressure, pressure, pressure. Now I'm not even touching him just yet. He wants to go the wrong direction. There. Now that didn't seem like much, but he gave me just a little bit of what I'm looking for. All right. Point again. Now it's just repetition. Now he wants to go the wrong direction. So see, I get enough rein. Point, my arm up in the air. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. This is the reason for the gloves. There, wrong way. There, right there. He gives me there. He gives me a little what I want. You see, I take all the pressure off and just walk with him. All right. Now, I want to trot though. We got the direction. I want to trot. There we go. There we go. Now it's critical too, and I'll be doing this here in a minute, several times. Give me a trot, please, sir. You'll notice I'm letting this line slide through my hand to give him a little room. He needs a little room to move. Okay. There we go. Now look at my body language. My left hand's down here near my buckle. My stick, I'm ready, but my stick is down on the ground. See, I'm not threatening him with my stick. I'm just walking with him. And my body, I'm staying behind the drive line. Even my eyes, I'm focusing behind the drive line. So I'm staring about where the stirrup would be. Or back, or his hip. Either one would be fine. Okay. There we go. And I'm gonna let him go a few laps so he can kind of get the idea with this. And I also want everybody to take a mental note of this rope. You see the tension of this rope. You see how, well, loosen up there. There we go. Get going. See how tight it is. He's pulling away from me, and he will for now. But take a mental note how tight this rope is, and then probably in the next part, however long it may take, you're going to start seeing a little slack develop in the rope. In other words, he'll be going around me and there'll be slack in this rope once he learns how to do this. So far so good. Not a big fight, not a little miscommunication to start with. There we go, or misunderstanding, I guess. All right, I'm gonna bring it up on the camera and stop. I'm gonna pull this, get 2 eyes. I'm gonna hand down here, push that butt around with my eyes. That wasn't bad at all. Now I'm just gonna stand here give it about 5 seconds. See him licking and chewing right there. Then I'm gonna walk up, and if he'll let me, we'll pet him. Good job, buddy, good job. That's what I'm after right there. Good boy. Much better. So, see, that's the thing, getting him on halter too, starting to get him thinking a little bit more about what he's doing, getting used to the feel of this halter on his nose. We'll go back to what I did originally, break it up a little bit. Pressure, come to me, thank you, pressure. There we go. Back up, very good. I guess as much as we backed up here off lead, he definitely knows how to back up. Back to me again. There, much better. Much better. Now I'm going to desensitize just a bit. Doesn't hurt to do this in the middle of the exercise. See? Okay, and again, I got to work on this side a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start creeping a little bit more on this side. He's got to be more relaxed, just people on this side. No, don't back up, please. Nope. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. And again, I'm not trying to sneak around. The end of the string's kind of flopping around. That's where you're looking at. And I don't try to be sneaky. Just rub. If it's flopping around, gets him so up. He needs to get used to all this. Don't try to sneak up on him. Just keep it consistent. Keep your body language relaxed, confident. Good boy, good boy. Now I'm gonna switch sides a little bit. And again, I'm keeping 2 eyes. Rub, rub, rub. So I'm actually now, I'm starting to rub parts of his body that we haven't got to yet. I'm working my way back. There we go. Very good. All right. Okay. Bring it back to me. Now we're going to go try the opposite direction here. Just to kind of see what we got on this side. So now notice my rope, how tight it is. And once he goes, I got this way, that way. When I point, he feels that pressure on his halters. When I move my hand this way, he feels that pressure right there. And that's going to be important down the road. See, he needs to start thinking about that pressure right there. And then as he goes also, I feel that pressure, get a direction. I push his neck away from me. Then once I get my direction, I get behind the drive line and push him around me behind the drive line with impulsion, all right? So just like we did the other side, we got to do this side. Set, here we go. Point. Pressure. See, I let the rope slide through my hand. There we go. See, he's kind of pulling me pretty hard on this side. This, again, different side, different horse. Here we go. Point. There we go. And I'm letting this rope slide a little more through my hand. Let him get out there a little bit. It's fine. There we go. And you can use your hand like a clutch. You can, like right now, I can let him pull some rope through me, through my hand there. It's fine. Let him have a little more distance. It's okay. He might feel a little more comfortable being out there just a little bit. And I'm gonna take one more lap, and when we get back in front of the camera, I'm gonna stop him again. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this rope. Oh, he's already ahead of me. Right, this way, and look his butt away. Pull his Look his butt away. There we go. Yeah, he was like, I'm not quite sure about that. That wasn't too bad for your first time. That wasn't too bad your first time. Here, buddy. Here, buddy. Here we go. Okay, let's go back to the other side now again. So I'm gonna gather up a little more rope here. All right, we ready? I'm gonna point. Wrong way. Wrong way. Nope. I insist. Why? There. There. That went a little quicker than last time. Let the rope slide through my hand. Go around. And really, from this point on right now, and again, this is the first time on camera. This kind of event here, what we're doing. But what we're going to do off camera is exactly this over and over again, repetition. And with a little bit of work, the next time, I think the next installment, we're going to be doing the same thing. You should see a little more slack in the line. You should see him a little more relaxed, which is by the way what I'm looking for. I'm looking for his expression to get a little nice and relaxed, which he's okay. He's not really that scared. He just kind of, again, he just got this little attitude like, I don't want anything to do with you. But that'll change. I'm gonna bring him around in front of the camera again. I'm gonna stop him again, take this rope, slide my hand down, push his butt away. Very good. Stop just a minute. Let him absorb what just happened. Again, see him licking his lips, lowering his head. That's super right there. That is super right there. See if you let me pet you without getting crazy. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Okay. Let's go again. We're gonna go. Oh, I don't know. Let's go this way this time. Nope. Wrong way. Let's go back this way again. There we go. Now you see, I went through my progression, but it went quickly. I mean, I slow things down sometimes to explain it, but it can go fairly quickly. Again, yield him up. Much better. The other way. Nope. You're backwards. So I can pile a little pressure. Get 2 eyes. Nope. 2 eyes. Please, sir. No, sir. No, sir. There we go. There we go. Now see, that was a little bit of a, like, I don't think I want to go that way. I say, well, I insist. They've got to learn to do exactly what I ask them to do. Here we go. And again, I'm going to stress this again, one more time because it's very important. If he started really bucking or rearing or getting really, really ugly, I just let him go. I just drop the rope and let him go. And he'd go to the rail, and we'd run about 2 or 3 laps one direction, 2 or 3 the other direction. I'd gather him up and we'd start over again. That's the way the game is played. Very good. Okay, as we go around here, I'm going to stop him. There we go. He's starting to get this idea. Again, he's got a head start on that part of it. A lot of this, when I was working with him, the first 3 parts. Well, that was very nice right there. That's much better. But the first 3 parts, he understands off lead. When I point, I want that direction. That's why I was a little hard on him right there. He knew that. He knows what direction to go when I point. He was just testing me. But he understands direction. He knows I want trot. That's what I always want. And he knows to yield that hindquarter when I look at it, move it away from me. So there's a few basic things he's already been taught. So we're pull his head in. There we go. There. Stop. Think about it. Good boy. Let's go the other way. Now, see, that was a little bit nicer. He's a little more, see this side, a little more energy. He's not quite as relaxed on this side. We're going this direction, I should say. There we go. And one more time. Now we're going to start changing directions a little more quickly. And again, we're going kind of through everything kind of fast here for the video. There. Very good. But and we'll do this off camera. We'll spend a little extra time. Very good. A little extra time. You know, just repetition. That way he has a chance to get really good at it. Repetition, consistency, dedication. That's what that comes in. There we go. Okay. Okay. Very good. That was a lot nicer there. So you see I'm getting a lot less resistance now. When he figures out, well, I might as well do it cowboy's way. Very good. Come on. Now I'm going to change directions again. Grab up some rein. Change there. Yield that hindquarters. Change directions. Now come back past the camera. Look his butt away. Change directions. So you still pull on me quite a bit, but that'll go away. Once he realizes this, if you notice, I'm not really pulling on him. He's pulling on me. I'm just kind of locking my hand right here in position. So it's up to him. I'm not pulling on him. Now there he's pulling me again. Now he decided he wanted to get a little goofy on me. Get a better grip on my rope. No, sir. The direction I tell you. Thank you. There we go. And this is just what happens when you work these horses. I'm gonna wait and come around again about in front of the camera. I'm gonna yield those hindquarters again. Right about here. There we go. Okay, let him think about it. Very good. Very good. Yield the hindquarters. Okay, change directions. You really want to get excited going that way, don't you? Restart, restart, restart. Yield. Okay, good. Now you notice I am pushing his butt away, but this first cue, or the soft cue if you will, when I want him to stop or yield his hind, see if he'll do it this time. Watch. As I run my hand down this rope, watch, run my hand down the rope. Yeah, you see I didn't have to pull his head right there. I just run my hand down the rope. I still look, but this is his first cue. That's his soft cue. But then I look, I take my eyes, I push his butt away with my eyes. And I'm only going to whack his butt if I have to, but so far, haven't had to, have I? Pressure, point, pressure. Now I'm tapping his neck. Today, please. Today, please. Thank you. Here we go. He said, but my good side to the camera is the other way. I know it is. Movie star. Come on, here we go. See, he wants to stop. I want trot. Give me trot. I'll decide when to stop. I'll decide. Like, oh, he's ahead of me there. See, he saw me coming that time. It's okay. Long way. Long way. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do it just a couple more times each direction. Good. Look at this. Now you see the slack in the rope now a little bit? Can you now see a little bit of slack? Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. See, now he's not pulling me nearly as bad. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Put my hand down, there's my soft cue, push the butt away, switch hands. Very nice, very nice. Now look at the slack in the rope. See, it's not a little bit of pull there. Come on, let's go. Trot, trot, please. Trot, 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 trot. Okay, he's still pulling. But again, keep in mind, he's doing the pulling. I'm just locking my hand right here. Restart, restart. He's doing the pulling, not me. And when he gets tired of that discomfort around his nose, that rope halter, he'll say, you know, if I just walk around this cowboy without pulling, life's a lot better. Okay, yeah, there's a good example. We got a little silly right there. Some more working. The rope got around the back of his neck there a little bit, so I really had to let him go, because if the rope got over, I was kind of in a predicament there. There. And we're going that way too. See, body language is the same. With the rope, under lead or off lead, my body language is the same. Look at my body language. Stick is still down, my hand is down. All the same. Send him, it's all the same. That's why I keep saying that's the key. Oh no, let's keep going. All right, we'll stop him. Now off lead, I just back away in front of his drive line. All right. Now, should we try this again? Please, sir. Okay. Actually, I'm kind of glad he did this, because he was going too well there. I would like you to have seen this, because this really happens more often. He's been actually pretty good today. But I'm glad he did this so you can see what I was talking about. Things got sour. I just get his drive line. I just let him go. Like this. Come up, reapproach him. Just reapproach him. Just reapproach him. There we go. There. And we do it again. So again, things get a little sideways. That's exactly what I was talking about. In this case, the rope got right behind his neck, and I was in a bad position. I don't have any leverage on him then. Just let him go. We're in a round pen. Nice thing about round pens. Let's go. There we go. Nice thing about round pens, they're not going anywhere. There we go. Now look at the slack again. That's very nice. That's very nice. I'm going to yield him up. There we go. He's starting to figure this out. Very good. Restart. There we go. Restart. Restart. Gas pedal. I want trot. Thank you. There we go. Restart. Gas pedal. Restart. Steering wheel. Steering wheel. So you need to understand not to go the wrong direction. So he changes directions on his own? No. You're going to go the direction I want. You can go move those feet when I want, where I want, how I want. Let's look at that established now. Okay, very good. That was good. Let's try the other direction. There we go. Now it seemed like, well, okay, aren't we doing miracles here? Well, no, not really. I mean, it's going well, but just like that, trust me. So you're going to have these little episodes when things aren't going to go quite correct. That's okay. You just deal with them. You work your way through it. Yield the hindquarters. Let's get this down pretty good. Here we go. All right. A little bit long. A little bit more. Actually, he's ahead of me. Let's go. That was a good lap right there. We'll run that hand down. There. Now that was pretty nice. I think I'm gonna stop right there. Let him just think about that just for a second. See him again, licking his lips, lowering the head. You see what happens there? Each time we stop that, give him a few seconds to digest what just happened. Then I like to go out and pet him. Good boy. Good. The release of pressure, they learn from that, but I like to reinforce that with a little bit of love at the end. Okay, come on. Now we go back. I'm gonna finish off with this a little bit. There we go. Thank you. Come to me. Come to me. Two eyes. Back up. Back up. And come to me. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Come here, buddy. Come here. All right. Okay, that's about it for today. This session, again, we got it on the halter now. Now I need to start moving his feet around, forward, backward, left, right, and let him start feeling the pressure on this. Body language is consistent, and then we go from here. So we're going to continue on with this. So we're going to work on this and get him a little bit better at the same thing, be a little consistent until we get back with, I guess it'll be part 5 after this. So we're going to continue on with Apollo here in Plant City. So again, thanks for watching. Bolo, real-time horsemanship.